All right, hello everyone. Bo Williams in the WAT's newsroom. I'm going to get you up to date on what's going on in traffic. We do it every Friday. We kind of talk about what's going on right now as you're heading into the weekend. And then we look ahead to some big projects that are coming up this weekend as well as next week, just so you know in the back of your head when you're out traveling around the area, you know what you might be encountering and if you need to take an alternate route. So first things first, one thing we're going to touch on here is we've been talking about repaving around the area, and I just want to bring up here for a second that crews are going to be working once again, repaving some areas there in Knoxville starting this month. They've already done over 14 miles of roads. They focus really on South Knoxville, West Knoxville, sections of East Knoxville. Now they're going to be focusing northwest and north. And if you want to get the full list of those streets that are going to be impacted, go to WAT.com. This is the story that we have on there right now. You can go through, see all the roads. Maybe it's one of your roads where you live. Maybe it's a road that you frequent for your morning or afternoon drive. Still waiting to get more details as far as exact times, dates on which roads are going to be impacted. But this will at least give you an idea to know if resurfacing is coming to your area beginning this month. So again, we'll look for this story, more street paving in Knoxville to start in August. So it's just something for you to look forward to there and to kind of start planning for. And of course, the city will, I'm sure, will be sending out information on when they're going to start kicking this off, and as far as the times as well. But that will cause some issues for you when you are out and about. All right, real quick here, we want to also take a look. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to remind everybody, it's a project that we thought was going to be wrapped up, but obviously the storms that we've had has put a little bit of a delay on that. This is Old Knoxville Highway in Sevier County over to the Gist Creek area. They're still working there. Obviously they had to postpone some of the work because of the heavy rains that we've seen come through this area, those thunderstorms. So they've extended it now through Tuesday. So they'll be back out there again working in that same area Monday and Tuesday of next week. Again, that section of Old Knoxville Highway. So if that has impacted you over the last month or so, just know it's going to impact you again at the beginning of next week. And again, that's going to be Monday and Tuesday. So do watch for that. All right, that is coming up for you. I want to bring in the TDOT SmartWay maps here for a moment. First of all, let's find out what's going on this Friday. A number of alerts popping up. We're going to zoom in here for a little bit, kind of go around. Looks like just heavy traffic for you. Northbound Alcoa Highway near the John Sevier interchange. Obviously, that's a construction zone area. Also, I-40 westbound downtown, we're seeing some heavy traffic. Nothing out of the ordinary on a Friday. 75 south in Knox County. This is right there as you're approaching the 640 interchange. Also, I-40 east of town, so heading out near the Holston River Bridge, Asheville Highway area, seeing some delays there. Seeing some pretty heavy traffic right now, I-40 east out in Loudoun County. So as you're coming up on that 4075 merge right there before you get to Watt Road, just know that we're seeing some delays for you there as well. And then also we'll back this up with more congestion, 75 northbound Loudoun County at mile marker 82. So back near the Lenoir City area, seeing some delays for you there. Let's bring in the TDOT SmartWay cameras real quick. First of all, just take a look at some of those spots. Just kind of give you an idea of what to expect. We'll zoom in on a few areas. First of all, this is a live look for you. TDOT SmartWay cameras, 75 north, as we were just talking about, Loudoun County, and that's northbound traffic moving away from us. This is the camera at Hickory Creek, looking down on the interstate, and again, you can see traffic there. It is heavy. This is right before you get to that merge with I-75. So again, heavy traffic for you on this Friday afternoon. Does it change once you get to Watt Road? Absolutely not. Still heavy traffic for you eastbound as you're heading up around climbing the hill, around the bend as you make your way there up toward the scales there. I'll take myself out of here so you get a better look at the picture. Westbound traffic is a little heavy too, but it's moving a lot better than eastbound. But again, out in West Knoxville, we are seeing that heavy traffic, pretty typical for this time of day and this time of week. Head over toward, let's say, Lovell Road area real quick. Not too bad. Both directions right now, east and westbound there along 4075, looking good for you. So should be making some good time there. Let's see, we've got some color here on the maps at Bridgewater, but nothing bad. But we do have a vehicle. You see it sitting right here, that inside shoulder. That's I-40 westbound near Bridgewater. Traffic's getting by right now. We'll have to come back and check this, see if TDOT help truck comes up to us, help out this motorist. But they have pulled over on that inside shoulder. That's a tough spot. Not a lot of room. If you can, and it applies to both sides of the road. You know, obviously, if you see somebody over on the right shoulder, you're supposed to, if you can, get over a lane, free up that outside lane. Well, here, if you can, merge over and try to help out this motorist here. But again, we'll watch that. That's 40 westbound near Bridgewater. Looks like we had a silver vehicle sitting there on that inside shoulder. Back this up to 40 at Alcoa Highway. And right now, traffic there not bad, despite seeing some red on the maps. And red means slow traffic, but right now it's not horrible right through here. We've seen worse, obviously. But again, we'll keep an eye on that. That is one of those spots, especially as we get later on in the afternoon, closer to 5, 6 o'clock, that will really start to slow down. North of town, we told you there were some reports, some congestion on 75. Let's see if we can zoom in and pull up the camera here. This is 75 between Merchant and 640. Not bad, though the camera bouncing around quite a bit, so a little breezy there. Either that or we have a large bird sitting on the camera. But either way, traffic's looking okay for you in that area. And then we will go to the east side of town here over near Holston River Bridge, Asheville Highway. And we'll zoom in here. And yeah, right now, eastbound traffic off in the distance here looks like it might be kind of bunching up a little bit. Westbound coming into Knoxville, no problems. Let's take another look here as we get close to the Holston River Bridge and see if we can see any more delays or, heavy traffic eastbound, but it's not horrible. So again, nothing that would keep you from going that direction right now. So we'll keep an eye on that. But right now, traffic through there looking okay. We'll take a wider view one more time of how things are shaping up on this Friday. And as you can see, not too bad if you are heading over, say, toward Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. Pretty typical. 441, the Parkway, you're going to see some areas where it is definitely slowing down. Over there near the island, those areas, near the intersection with Teaster Lane, coming back toward NASCAR Speed Park, Collier Drive. Those are just some of the spots. You've got the shopping in that area, so just know it is going to be a little slow at spots. But again, nothing out of the ordinary for a Friday. All right, let's get you up to date on what's going on with some of the other projects that we are keeping a close watch on around the area. And these are things that are going to come up that could cause you some issues when you're traveling around. First of all, what we've pulled up here for you, this is I-40 West at I-640 West. This is out in West Knoxville, so not far from Paper Mill. Beginning at 8 o'clock tonight. All right, so 8 o'clock tonight, I-40 West, the exit ramp to 640 West. Actually, I'm on the wrong side of town. How about that? There we go, eastbound. 40 West to 640 West. So again, the east side of town. So between Asheville Highway and 640. Just know this is exit 393. Crews are going to reduce that lane, that ramp, to just one lane. Right now it's two, but they're going to reduce it to one lane. They got to do some bridge repairs over Rutledge Pike. So here's Rutledge Pike right here. We'll zoom in a little bit tighter for you. So there's the area they're going to be working. So as you're coming westbound 40 from Asheville Highway, merging onto 640, just know right in this area it's going to be down to just one lane. This lane closure will be in place 24/7. They hope to have everything wrapped up by 6 a.m. on Monday. So this will be there all weekend for you along I-640 westbound on the east end of town. As you're making your way, say, from Asheville Highway, heading up towards 640, maybe you're heading up toward Millertown Pike and those areas, and you're exiting onto 640 westbound, just know it's going to go from 2 lanes to 1. Starts at 8 o'clock tonight. It will be there until about 6 a.m. on Monday. So be prepared for some delays there. All right, another area we're watching for you, and this is another project that's going on as we speak. This is Hamblin County, I-81 southbound near mile marker 12. So we're going to zoom in on this area. So if you're heading up, say, toward the Morristown area, wanting to jump off here at exit 12, this is the interchange there with, what do we got there? Is that 160? Yeah, that's, so again, just know that's the exit for you. But be careful. This is what's going to be going on. Crews are out there working right now until about 4 o'clock today. They're doing some roadway maintenance activities. And again, that is just today. But by 4 o'clock, so about another hour and a half, we'll just say, crews should be out there working 81 southbound, exit 12 in Hamblin County. All right, here's some other projects to be thinking about. This is going to be coming up next week. And this is nothing new. It's just coming back. This is the rolling roadblocks, Alcoa Highway, right there between Woodson Drive. So here's Woodson at the bottom of the screen. Here's Cherokee up here at the top. So this section right through here, but this is going to be beginning Monday, running through Friday between 9 a.m. and 3 o'clock. You got those rolling roadblocks, Alcoa Highway. Again, they're going to be intermittent because they don't want to back traffic up too much. So they'll do a rolling roadblock. It'll last for a little while. Then they'll get out of the way for a while, let traffic start flowing again, then they'll do it again. So if you have business that takes you, especially to UT Hospital, or maybe you're coming from South Knoxville, Blount County, you need to get downtown, just know next week, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., you could run into one of those rolling roadblocks. And again, it starts between Woodson and Cherokee Trail. Along with that, and we'll zoom in a little bit tighter here, if you are headed toward UT Hospital or some ramp, as you're coming off of northbound Alcoa Highway up to the traffic signal right here at Cherokee Trail. So whether you're going to UT Hospital or if you're heading even to the east here on Cherokee Trail, crews are going to be out there working, again, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and again, that's all next week, beginning Monday, running through Friday. So a couple of things going on in that area that you'll need to watch out for, and just plan ahead. Maybe give yourself some extra time. I said, as we mentioned, if you're making your way up from South Knoxville or Blount County, heading either to downtown or to UT Medical Center. All right, another area we're going to be watching for you. We're in Knox County. I don't know where my sheet went. I'll have to see if I can dig this up. Here it is. Go to Knox County, and what we've got going on here is this is going to be some work going on between I-40 and Kingston Pike. So this is a section of I-140 between mile marker 0 and mile marker 0.5, and this is going to be Sunday and Monday. These will be nightly closures, 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. Crews are going to be working in this area on this stretch here of I-140. They're doing some roadway maintenance, but again, it's just going to be Sunday and Monday, 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. So watch for that. That's a heavily traveled area. People traveling between Kingston Pike and I-40 on that section of I-140, but it's just I-140 westbound that's going to be impacted. But again, just make note of that. Each night, 7 o'clock, you're going to see some lane closures in that area. Another spot we want to watch for you and get you up to date on here is in Roane County. We actually have two areas in Roane County that we want to talk to you about. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take myself out of the picture here, and we're going to zoom in on some of this for you. But the first one is I-40 westbound near mile marker 362. And this is going to be Tuesday the 6th and Wednesday the 7th. More highway maintenance, possible lane closures between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. And again, that is coming up next week. It's going to be right in this area here, near Buttermilk Road and those areas. What is that? Blackburn Lane as well. So just be prepared for some possible delays there. And then the other area is not so much I-40, but it's going to be Highway 61. It's also 27. So let me go back wide here for a moment. So if you're coming from Harriman, maybe you're coming up from the Rockwood area, coming toward I-40, here's what's going on there. Watch out for some project there. So you could see some slow traffic, but this is State Route 61 at I-40. So we're talking about this interchange right in here. So again, watch out for those crews next week in Roane County. And again, those times were, just to repeat one more time, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So just something to think about if you're going to be heading out. Bring it back to the main map. And it looks like we have an accident that's popped up here. Let's check on this debris on the roadway. This is I-40 westbound in Knox County, mile marker 378. So let's bring up the camera and let's see what we can see. This is over near the Cedar Bluff area. Right now, not seeing anything. Traffic looking okay, but let's pick another couple cameras here. We'll see if we can't pick up on this. Looks like they're trying to zoom in on an area. Again, let's see here. That's westbound traffic. Looks like maybe right in here we're seeing a little bit of a backup. This is eastbound here, but we are definitely seeing some slow traffic in that area. Let me take a look here. Hang on one second. Let's bring this one in for a moment. Maybe give us a different angle. Nope, nothing there. So let's see here. Well, they've dropped the alert, so whatever it is, they must have gotten it out of the road. So that's at least a good sign for you. But again, the result is slow traffic right now on I-40 westbound. It has some type of debris in the roadway out near that Bridgewater, Cedar Bluff area. And again, we already showed you earlier, and there it is again. That car still sitting there on that inside shoulder. Again, a 40 westbound between Bridgewater and Cedar Bluff. So just make do, watch for that if you're going to be heading out. But definitely starting to slow down there out in West Knoxville. Otherwise, no other alerts popping up. We'll take a little bit wider look here for you. Let's see here. Single vehicle crash, State Route 28 northbound, Cumberland County. Let's see. No lanes blocked right now, but again, still will cause some issues. This is just outside of the Lake Tansy area. Just to the south and east of Crossville along 127, but a single car crash right now in the Crossville area, so do watch for that. Otherwise, nothing else being reported right now. Traffic there seems to be looking okay for the most part for a Friday afternoon. As always, don't forget you can always send us an email if you've got an issue out there on the roadways. We'll try to see if we can't get some answers for you. If you come across a pothole, what have you, and you want to contact TDOT, there's the number you need to call, 833-TDOT-FIX, 833-836-8349. All right, that's going to wrap things up for us on this Friday. Be safe this weekend. Be safe next week. Of course, we'll do this again. But again, that's kind of how things are shaping up as we get ready to head into the weekend and another work week as far as what's going to be happening out on the roads. All right, be safe out there.